Welcome to the God Consciousness Project. My name is Robert Farmilo. I am the narrator of the God Consciousness Project. We present from the book God Consciousness by God, Chapter 28, Why? Why? You'll notice a little box appear on the screen, and you can click on that box and get taken to the God Consciousness Project website. You can order the book God Consciousness for free. You can also buy the book from the website. Plus, there's plenty of excellent teaching and training materials waiting there for you. And now, without any further ado, from the book, written directly by God, God Consciousness, Chapter 28, Why? Why? Curiosity propels change, and change makes things happen. When you look up at the stars in the night sky and wonder, that is part of the force of curiosity. You have developed a curious nature, and it makes you think. And I want you to think. And that is why. Why exists because it helps you to discover the next why, and also the next why not. So truly, it could read like this. Why not? Why not? Why? You can see where this is going, can't you? Why? Why not? You want to know why, don't you? Well, why not? And why not why? And why not why not? It is the asking of why that the potential to know comes into being. And in asking why, and why not why, and so on, you get to me. After every why has been asked and answered, or not, you get to why not me? I also exist in the why me as much as I do in the why not me. I also do not exist at the same time that I do exist. I am not trying to make excuses for the similarity between these explanations and pain and annoyance. The question of why is a supercharged fuel for real and long-lasting growth. There is no way round the why and the why not interrogation of existence and not existence. Don't you want to know why sometimes? And conversely, don't you want to know why not too? I love the answer because I said so. It covers all the bases. This, I said so, deals with all contingencies. If God tells you why is because I said so, then you really don't have much else to ask, do you? Except for why? Why did I say so? I said so because I said so is just another snake swallowing itself. And you can only swallow yourself for so long before there is no more self left to swallow. I said so is along the same line, but in the end, all the whying and the why notting will end up with me anyway. Very much like the first place. All the whys begin with me and end with me. Why? Why not? Because I said so, that's why. And don't you just love it when you ask why, and the answer is just and only because? And no other word is offered by way of explanation as to why. So why is also very important. And you need and want to ask why as often as you can, especially when you do not know something that has come up in the first place, and you want to know and need to know why. That is why, and that is also why not, too. Part of asking me why and why not, as often as you can, is part of remembering to listen to the answers, too. That is why being in guidance with me is so very, very important. being in guidance with me can be, in a sense, part of the process of asking why and why not all the time, and getting the answers to why and why not all the time at the same time too. A concurrent process of and or streaming of both things at the same time. In a funny and strange sort of way, why and why not are almost the same sort of question. They are both powerful levers to get some first-class knowledge. And when you know something, well, that can be very powerful. Imagine you knew how to make fire. Now, that could be a very powerful sort of thing to know. Fire could come in very handy depending on the situation. Or if you knew how to make a wheel, or even what a wheel was or could be, that could be very useful. A wheel could be a real time saver. Now that I mention it, even the idea of time could be considered useful to some of you. If you knew what time was, you might find that very useful. You could know when now was or is, or when it would be now or the later now, depending. I could go on and on and on about how why and why not work together and help you to understand many and all sorts of useful things. But the ultimate why and why not is how that gets you to me and me to you. Just ask me why and why not, and you will see for yourself. It is the power of curiosity included in the why plus why not relationship that leads to me and leads me to you. When you ask me why, I will give you reasons for the why part of your honest question. The questioning is important because it helps to lead to more innocence, not less. The more you know why, the more you know about why not, too. This helps you to be stronger in your taking a particular direction of thought and word and deed. When you know why and why not, you are doing something or thinking something or feeling something, often very close to being the same thing. It helps to organize the how and the what and the when and the where of the feeling, thinking, doing relationship. Many bad habits can be broken and stopped and changed when you inquire with why and why not. Especially if you ask me in the first place. I want you to know why, and I want you to know why not. This is not about hiding knowledge and choices from you, not at all. But sometimes you might get an answer that you don't like or don't believe or whatever. Too bad. Oh, I know, sure, it would be nice if you agreed with everything I told you. But that just isn't going to happen. Sometimes what you hear from me goes in the face of what you might be wanting to do. Like you might be wanting to go out and have a heavy night of wild alcohol consumption mixed with wild sex. And maybe a great big fist fight to top it all off. That might be your idea of a good time. Now, I know some of you won't like this, but it is very likely that I would guide you away from something like that. I might even ask you, why do you want to do that? And or, why not do something else? And I might even have a suggestion as to the nature of the something else. Sometimes what you think you want and what you really, really want are quite different from each other. Sorry, but it is true. Why? Why not? Well, because it's going to be something that gives you more of what you really, really want and much less of what you think and or feel that you want, but it is actually what you don't really, really want. And sometimes you don't really, really know what you really, really want. And that's where I come in. Because sometimes I will guide you to do something that you actually don't want to do. But if you just do what I am guiding you to do, well, then you will understand the why and the why not part. But it is in the power of why that so much can happen that changes your life forever, that gets you to me and me to you and links us up so that there is never any separation. Not that there is any separation. So ask why, and ask why not, and ask why. Ask me, and I will tell you why. Why? Why not? Well, that ends this chapter of the God Consciousness Project. Chapter 28, Why? You'll have noticed the box has appeared on your screen. You can click on the box and get the book, God Consciousness, written directly by God. You can get it for free. You can also buy the book from the website, and you're going to find a whole lot of excellent teaching materials waiting for you for free. So click on the box, check out the website, get the book, get into this material. It's a life changer. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. This is Rob Farmilo, narrator of the God Consciousness Project, wishing you all the best.